This is Matt with Hologram Electronics, and today I am here with the Moog Muse Microcosm, Digitakt, and Chroma Console. Before I get into making any sounds, let's just go over how everything is routed and connected here. So the Moog Muse is connected directly to Microcosm. Microcosm's outputs are going to Digitakt, and Digitakt's outputs are going to Chroma Console. So Chroma Console is the last thing in the chain, and it is processing both the sounds from the Digitakt and the sounds from Moog Muse / Microcosm. Microcosm is also getting clock from the Digitakt. Chroma Console is not. More on that in a bit. So let's just start with the Moog Muse. Here's the patch that I've made. It's a bitimbral patch. On the left side, I have my bass sound. On the right side, I have my more of like a pad melodic lead sound. Okay, so let's start first with Microcosm. I have Microcosm's ARP-B preset activated here, and one thing that I like to do with the ARP-B preset is just play some melodic material that's in the key of the song that I'm working on, and play without much musical context, no like rhythmic context, just kind of improvise and feed Microcosm some material to work with. So let's engage Microcosm. Okay, engage its hold sampler and turn mix up. So we're hearing Microcosm process those samples that I just played in a rhythmic pattern. It's also varying those samples by an octave up, down, or at the same octave that I played them in. I'll add a little bit of reverb and then turn down the filter. And this in and of itself is a lot of fun to just play over top of. But we can make this more interesting with Chroma Console, I think. So Chroma Console is already active, but its mix is down. I have the sweeten effect active right now, which in the context of also having the Digitakt with some percussive material just serves as kind of like an end of chain compressor. And so pretty subtle here, but once the drums are in the mix and there's a lot more stuff going on, it's helpful to have something that kind of glues everything together. So I mentioned earlier that Chroma Console is not getting clocked because what I want to do instead is create my own tap tempo for its effects. And what I'm going to do is tap it as fast as I can. Why did I do that? Because when I use the reverse effect, if it was a slower tempo, that's cool, but what I ultimately want to do is have a really fast tempo and use gesture recording to periodically bring in that mix of the reverse delay. Yeah. And then let's use interference to create some intermittent glitch effects. Pretty subtle there. And then lastly, I'm going to be using the pitch effect. So I'm going to start by engaging pitch. I'm going to put rate at 50%. And if I turn up the amount, the sound does not change because when rate is at 50% on pitch, you are at the same octave semitone of the audio going through it. But if I enter secondary and I turn drift up to like right there, Not very much is needed. And then I turn the mix of the pitch effect up. I have this chorus flange effect. It's kind of an Easter egg. I've been using it more recently, and I think that's pretty effective. So maybe I'll just intermittently introduce some chorus and flanging. I'm not being very heavy-handed with any of the effects because I think what we're hearing now is really cool. And the sum of the parts creates this thing that's subtly evolving and changing constantly. Not in a super forward way, but enough for our brains to experience something different each time the loop comes around. Okay, let's add the drums back. And turn tilt down. Kind of mellows it out a little bit.